All right, Wednesday afternoon car rant. I have to share a special edition. I have to share a story. And I'm only going to give you the framework for this. I'm not going to go into details because I don't think it's my business to go into details. But I had a conversation with a mother who just lost her daughter to the disease of addiction, an accidental overdose. She was young, 28 years old, I think, 29 years old. And after the death, they had a memorial. They had like a public memorial. And in the obituary and in the process, they talked about her struggles with addiction and her struggles with recovery and that kind of thing. And they were open about it because, you know, this is a healthcare issue and it's important to understand what's going on. And hats off to the family for doing that. But this mother was sharing the story with me. And, you know, and she's so freaking devastated. I mean, it's just so bad, man. And it's just hard. And she's going through this, and this is only like 2 weeks old, 2 or 3 weeks old. And then she like shares with me another part of the story. And this part of the story goes like this. At some point in time after the memorial, after the event, and after the obituary, she gets an anonymous letter in the mail. And the anonymous letter chastises her for talking openly about her daughter's addiction. How dare you? What if my kids catch this thing? What a shame. What a terrible example your daughter was. Now, I want you to let that marinate. What kind of horrible, reprehensible person does something like that? You can have whatever opinion you want on addiction. You can think whatever you want about it. You can have the worst opinion on addicts, but you're going to call somebody in the middle of a grieving process and call it a sin and morally reprehensible? There's a special place in hell for you. Share this video because, you know, this happened in South Carolina. Get it out to all of South Carolina. I would love the person who said that to contact me. I would love to sit down and talk to you. I would love to have a vigorous debate around your morals and your higher ground. What kind of person does something like that? You know what? Here's what I know. This is what I've gained in my experience as a therapist. Here's what I know. I can psychologically profile the person who sent that letter. They're closeted in some area. You guys use your imagination because they're probably like, you know, hyper zealous, and, you know, this whole morally reprehensible thing is a way for them to project out what they're actually up to. So you're closeted in some kind of way. You know, I would imagine that you're also just generally miserable and people really don't like you very much for you to kind of go there in your mind and send a letter like that. You're probably a fine, upstanding member of society, though, on the surface. Right? Right? Here's what we know. Addiction is a brain disease. It affects the brain. It's not bad behavior. I am a recovering person. I made decisions when I was in addiction. I did things that I shouldn't have done. Not because I'm a bad person, but because I had a brain disorder. My rational part of my brain wasn't running the show. So as you cast stones and you throw judgment on high, just understand, man, your day is coming. There's a special place in hell for people like you. Right next to Hitler. There's like, here's how it works in hell. They have little cubicles. And here's Hitler's cubicle. And then here's the self-righteous asshole's cubicle. You're going to be right next to each other. You can share a refrigerator. All right. So I hope you're out there, self-righteous scumbag, because I'd like you to give me a call. Let's meet. Let's meet and have a vigorous debate. Have a wonderful day.